Hi guys, welcome back. Today it's another video from series from a basic stuff of a cat. Now, once you establish that you do want to have a cat and that you made peace with the fact that you won't be able to train her like a dog, but you will learn from her, you only need to do one thing. You need to prepare yourself. And in this video, I will tell you what do you need to prepare before you bring your cat home. If your cat is at this point at the cattery or the shelter, when you go to get it, what you need is a transport box. Now I have one here I can show you. It's plastic one, hard enough, so your cat will have a safe trip, because probably on her first trip she will be scared, and you cannot imagine what it's going to be like if she's going to be running around your car. And not just say what it's going to be like, it can also be very dangerous. Now the second thing, which is very good, and I saw it when I took those two in the cattery, it's the blanket. What they did, they put the blanket on their mother, so all the way to their new home they had her aroma with them all the time, and this way they are more calmed down. Now I guess they use this kind of trick with the dogs. I had no ideas, but I found it very interesting. Now once you came home, first thing I suggest you do is that you put your kitten into the litter box. Now cats are very smart and they're also very clean animals, so once you do that they will know where is their toilet. Also, when you come home, give them into some smaller room. Don't expect they will be around the house the first second you bring them home. And also, don't exactly bring all your family and friends to see them. Give them some time. You do have to understand that exactly that day your cat will be a little scared, so she may gonna need some quiet spot, so it's gonna be a sort of shelter for her. Sooner or later, she will start searching around the territory and she will expand it all the way. Now what you do need to take care that you will have a litter box nearby, some fresh food and some fresh water. Now about the litter box, I have it in my bathroom because it's a very quiet place. You can imagine you like to do all these things in quiet, and cats are basically just the same. Also, I recommend you to use the one that it's covered. It's very easily, because also it's quiet for the cat, and when they dig inside of the sand, if it's open, they will throw it all the way to your bathroom, and if you have the covered one, you will save yourself quite a lot of time to clean after them. The second thing is a content for this litter box. You have all the different things. You have different types of sand. It could be the one that it's very rough or the one that it's very fine. There are also some crystals available and some biodegradable things. You can choose whatever you like. Personally, I like to have a sand. It's very simple. It's usually the cheapest method that you can use, and what I only like about is the type of sand that when they go to the toilet, when they urinate, it actually forms a ball that it just doesn't go all around. It's very easy to remove it and it doesn't give out any smell. But if you prefer something else, I'm sure you will find a lot of this available in the different markets. Of course, your cat will have to eat, so make sure that you have enough of food supply before you bring your cat home. Now there are two types of food for cat that you can get in the stores. Number one is a dry food, and then is also food in the cans. But first things first, don't forget, cat food is different than the dog's food. Now cats need a lot more meat, and they also need a substance called taurine. If you buy it in a specialized store, you will have all that prepared. Now, I also like to use these ceramic dishes for these briquettes, because I used to have plastic ones, but then they got scratched and the dirt was then inside of the dish. I couldn't wash it away, and I'm also not exactly a fan of a plastic for myself, so why it's good for my cat? I don't think it is. So don't forget, the dry food is also very good for their teeth because it's cleaning them on the way. Now the second thing are cans. Now this is not a dry food, but it's basically a wet one, which is very good because cat, when they grow old, because the way they eat, so a lot of meat, that means also a lot of proteins, and that can be very burden for their kidneys. So I suggest that you somehow make a plan and you combine some dry food and some cans. And don't forget to buy the cans in specialized store, because those cans in specialized store are a lot high quality because they have a lot bigger percentage of the meat or fish, not just some remainings of the meat. So that is important. I'm sure the brand is not that much important, and I'm sure that people who work there will tell you what is good. And then the third thing is a fresh water. Now, I remember in the old days, cats were not getting much fresh water because their owners gave them milk. They thought it's the same, but it's not. Milk is food and water is water. Just like your body needs it, just like my body needs it, cat's body needs it too. So don't forget, fresh water has to be on the cat's menu. Now, to taking care of your cat, you will probably need to do some grooming. I made one video just about how to groom your cat, so you can look at it at this link. But to do that, you will need some accessories. I have those two. Now, one is a comb and another one's a brush. The difference between them is when to use it, and that all depends on the hair type your cats have it. If the hair of the cat is more silky, then I'm using this comb I'm using on Jinx. For more fluffy hair, I use the brush, and that's I always use on Nika because she have quite a lot of hair balls happening. Now, you may not know what kind of hair type your cat will have before you bring her home, so you don't need to hurry buying those accessories before you bring your cat. You can do it afterwards, because you also have to know one thing. Cats spend quite a lot of time grooming themselves. So in the first few days, she will take care of that by herself, and you will have some time to get to know what kind of hair she has it, and you can buy this afterwards. Well, you do know that your cats will need to spend her time doing something, and that will be either playing or doing her exercise, because in nature cats do their exercise with the play, so they know how to hunt. Now, to do that, you have a whole bunch of accessories you can buy, but you don't need to run to the store and buy them all. Sometimes they're just interesting enough if you find some things at home. Now, for example, I made this ball out of aluminium foil and they loved it. Also, sometimes some ropes like this, or maybe even a shoelaces, are just fun as something you will buy, sometimes even more. Now, from the one I bought, there is this bowl. It has some things inside, so it's putting some noise. And what they mostly all love are the mices. I remember Ori, she loved mices, but only as long as they had her tail. But the thing was that she took that tail off in about 5 minutes, and after that, she didn't care about them anymore. So, don't buy too many mice. Try to buy a few, and then you will see how much they like it. Or sometimes it's also different, the color. If they like white color or the gray color, you will see, so don't buy too many. One thing I also find very interesting what they like is the feather. Now, this is a peacock feather I got together with some flowers for my birthday. Now, it was, I think, about this big, but well, you can only see this much left of it. So be creative, find something. I'm sure they will like it. Thank you for watching the video. That was all for today in Cat's Basic Stuff number 2. If you have any suggestion, what should anyone or any new owner paying attention on the first day with a cat, feel free to leave a comment. I will be very happy about it. Well, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.